But a second to us, to the speedsters, it's like millions of years. Like, that's why whenever him and another speedster get together, and they talk super fast, because it's like, you're the only person that can keep up with this conversation. I need that. Like, when Batman is having an issue, he needs somebody to help to solve it. He calls Barry.
Yeah, it's also because Barry's smart. That's another reason nobody likes Flash
incredibly intelligent
in the Snyderverse, because even though he was smart, they treated him like he was an idiot.
Right. Yeah, they basically made him a kid compared to everybody else. And my issue with that version of the
Flash, only notion you got of him being smart was when Bruce Wayne went to go get him, and you see his setup. That's the only notion you get of him being smart.
My issue with that Flash and the CW Flash is you didn't showcase Barry for real. I get it. This is a version of Barry, and it's not Barry Allen in
because
the Flash.
That shit don't matter, nigga. I'm here for Flash, not Barry.
But Barry and Flash are one and the same.
I get what you're saying, but see, that's the problem with a lot of this shit. Also, everybody don't gotta have a Peter Parker and Spider-Man situation. Give me Spider-Man, just Spider-Man. Give me Batman. I'm perfectly fine with a Batman movie that's just Batman. Not Bruce Wayne, not Dick Grayson, Nightwing, Batman.
I understand.
Batgirl. I don't fucking need Clark. Just give me Superman. So you I don't need Lois. So you would love just give me Superman.
So you would love a long Halloween movie.
Yes.
It's just one movie.
Just one long ass movie with nothing about the hero with one night. I don't need his regular form. I don't need no love story. I don't need sex. I don't need kissing. I don't need a whole drawn out plot. I just need a good point A to point B to point C to conclusion. That's all I need. Go in there, whoop ass, get fucked up, whoop some more ass, get fucked up, beat the nigga, and call it a day. Like, that's all I need, bro. I need to watch a Batman movie. I don't need Bruce Wayne and Batman. That's why I said Scott Adkins will be a great Batman. Just give me him in a movie from start to finish. It's just Batman whooping ass. I don't need nothing else. You don't need nothing else. You don't need Superman to fall in love with Lois. It's great plot armor. It's great things about the storyline. It's good for the story. You don't need it. Have Superman come in, fight Brainiac for 45 minutes, and send everybody home. That's all you need. You don't need all that other shit. You don't need Lex Luthor to be mad. You don't need all the other heroes. The man got so many heroes in his movie, it's almost starting to feel like he's the supporting character in his own movie. Now, I understand they're going to use them to build them to have problems and act like the veterans in the game, and then some shit happens to where they can't solve it, and then Superman got to come in and save them, and it's going to prop Superman up to be the Superman. I get it. It's great. It's a hopeful story. But I don't need all them other motherfuckers. Give me just a Superman movie. I don't need Clark. I don't need Oliver. I just need Green Arrow. Just give me the hero and call it a day. I understand that plays a role in certain aspects of who they are and what they got going on, but I don't need it. In fact, if you want to do it that way, give me one movie that's the prequel to his life. Give me a movie that's him as that, and then at the end you can drop it on something else.
So basically, Justice League Unlimited, just in movie form.
Yes.
Yeah. What you say?
That's all you need.
Batman, Scarecrow, and Solomon Grundy.
That would be awesome. But I don't need Bruce Wayne in that movie.
No. Bruce Wayne is not part of it.
If they're gonna do it,
Halloween movie.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't need Bruce Wayne in that movie.
If they're gonna,
as much as he helps out, I don't need Alfred. Just give me Batman, bro.
If they're going to do that kind of movie, it should be a horror movie.
Yes.
It should be a horror movie.
I don't know why we haven't had a Batman horror movie yet.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that just be the Batman Who Laughs?
No. That's terrible.
No, that's why you need Scarecrow.
Yeah, but like
because that little part of Batman Begins where the fear toxin is set in and they started seeing Batman as a fucking monster. That for that 5 little minutes of that movie, bro, you could have went so far, bro. That shit was so. If you would have really enhanced that, you could have made that so scary, bro.
Yeah.
Like, think about it: a man in a bat costume, but you under the fear toxin, and he's standing in the ceiling like a big ass human bat.
Yeah.
And he's coming for you.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. It's fucking terrifying.
They need to tell.
That's basically Darkness Falls.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go to. They need to tell a movie about Batman from the perspective of the villains.
Nah, I got a better one.
Go ahead.
From the perspective of the henchmen.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, not the villains. The henchman.
That's what I meant. Like, I mean the ground workers.
Yeah.
Because seeing Batman like that would be.
If you want to give me a movie with a regular human being, give me a movie about one of them stupid ass villains that be walking around Gotham in the Arkham games. Get one of them that be talking shit like, oh, if Batman would have pulled up on me right now, I'd just blah 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 blah. And you have him start his day at home. He wakes up in the morning. He drinks a nice cup of coffee. He's reading the newspaper. Penguin hits him up. Hey, we got a mission for you today. Hey, boss, I'ma be there. He go and do what he gotta do. He talking shit in the background because he think everything is cool. While he talking shit, and next thing you know, he hears something in the background. Oh shit, it ain't Batman. He not stupid enough to come here. Penguin gonna have us right, man. Yada yada yada. Same shit they be saying in the video game. This movie ain't even gotta be that long. But then you just got then all of a sudden you hear confrontation in the background. You see this dark figure move in the shadows, and then you see one of the other henchmen around him just get drugged through the floor. You don't know what's happened. It's almost like a scary movie. Then lights start going out around him, so he starts running down the hallway. He thinks that he's strong enough to fight back, but he not. So he bitches out and starts trying to run away. He gets to a corridor. He realizes there's nowhere to run, so he tries to find somewhere else to go. He ends up finding like a little crevice or something like that, and he tries to crawl in. Then all of a sudden, and it could be way more drawn out to this, but then he crawls in. He tries to get through. He sees sunlight on the outside. He see that shit because the sun's coming up. Because this has been an all-night endeavor. And then all of a sudden, as his hand reaches sunlight, he gets drugged back into the darkness, and then he turns around, and it's Batman standing above him. Something simple like that.
Where's the Penguin? And the movie's just cut.
Who cares? Yeah. Where's the Penguin? The Batman just, where's the Penguin? And then movie off.
No,
that's it. We need that would be fucking awesome.
That would be awesome. We need.
It ain't gotta be long, like a 15-minute little short film.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying we need a Batman when he talks. And maybe I'm spoiled by Kevin Conroy and now Troy Baker, but like there's a difference between the voice of Bruce Wayne and Batman. We know that. But for whatever reason, because of Christian Bale, it's like no. When Batman talks, it is deep and it is menacing. There needs to be somebody who can do that. Not like how you just said it, but like deep and smooth.
It shouldn't always be grovelly.
Yeah, where's the Penguin?
Batman shouldn't sound like he smokes.
That's why I actually liked
Two-Face should.
Yes.
But he doesn't, and I don't like that.
Yeah, that's why I always liked how they did with Ben Affleck. I liked that they had the voice changer. That seems smart. That seems like some shit he would actually do.
It's in the technology too, like.
Yeah, like, and it not only does it mask it, but like you can't read it on like, we heard his voice. Let's try to see can we. He's like, can you get a biscuit?
You're crossing boundaries. Other food is okay. You fucking with the one food.
We go to the store.
Oh, you got the munchies.
Yes. we about to end it.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
We're about to end it though. But I'm with you on that. But me personally, from all the Batman games I've played, all the comics that I've read, all the media I've absorbed, I think that you can make a movie that's about an hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes long, about one night as him just only being Batman and solving two crimes, dealing with two different villains, but they're connected in some way. That's why I want the Batman Robert Pattinson movie to be about Hush, because you can make that movie. Or do the Long Halloween. Even though the Long Halloween stretches 4 years, like, you can make a Long Halloween movie about one night. Because what people don't realize is that each of the Arkham games is one night. So it's a story there that you can tell in just one night.
And that would be an awesome story, but I don't want that.
What?
I want the Court of Owls.
If you do the Court of Owls, you gotta have Dick. Dick Grayson gotta be in it, because he's supposed to be Italian.
I'm fine with that.
Me too. Gotta have Nightwing in it.
I'm fine with that.
Gotta have Nightwing in it. But that's all I got. Y'all got anything?
No, I think that's.
What's the best Punisher movie?
Fuck. Punisher movie? What's Buddy?
Or cinema. What's the best Punisher cinema that you've seen, or gives us the best iteration of who the Punisher is, what the Punisher should be, or how you feel that the portrayal is?
The series with John Bartholomew.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best interpretation
Well,
of
y'all
Punisher.
unanimous with
My favorite Punisher is Buddy, who played him that was in the Mist.
Thomas Jane.
I think that's his name.
Really?
Yeah, you finna go to the second one, ain't you?
Yes, nigga.
Yeah, well,
Ray Stevenson.
yeah,
as
well, Ray,
Punisher,
yeah,
Punisher
yeah.
Warzone.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, that's what the Punisher should be. That movie was
Brutal.
brutal, gruesome, gory. Like, Punisher should be really just messing people up, and it don't always have to be with guns. Like, he punched through a man's face in that movie.
Yeah, he did.
Like, what?
Did you ask him the question about who's with them Gotham?
Oh, now you can go ahead and ask him. Go ahead.
I forgot what the question was.
It was KT's question. It was basically if Superman and Batman switched.
No, that was the other one. It was the other
Oh, not that one?
It was
with the Punisher, Ghost Rider.
Oh, Punisher, Ghost Rider, Daredevil, and it was one more.
On teams together?
You already said Ghost.
Punisher, Ghost Rider, Daredevil,
Moon Knight.
and Moon Knight. Who lasts the longest in
Ghost Rider, that's easy.
Thank you. Number two.
Ghost Rider lasts the longest.
Number
Number two
two
is Moon Knight. That's easy.
It's Punisher.
He didn't say Moon Knight. He said Moon
I
Knight.
said it goes. I said for me, number one is Ghost Rider because cosmic, everything.
No, Ghost Rider's he's just a man.
I'm going with he's a devil.
Ghost Rider's the
number
fucking
two.
man.
Number two, I went with Punisher because Punisher not doing what Batman and the rest of them doing. He's just gonna kill them.
That was just
and they have 1 week to clean Gotham. Number three for me was I said Daredevil.
No,
I said Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Okay, Moon Knight.
Daredevil last.
Why is Moon Knight not number two?
It was somebody.
He said something about because of all multiple personalities.
I think that's gonna get in the way.
Yeah, I think that's
going. I said that.
Santo said something. He talked about all the mixed personalities.
Yeah, Santo was trying to use it as like, oh, these are gonna help him. In my feelings, I think that that's gonna hinder him going against a nigga like Solomon Grundy, Bane. Because cleaning up Gotham means they got 1 week to do it, and they got to go against all of their villains. So I'm like, not only do you got to go against regular henchmen, not only do you got to go against
Moon Knight is Batman that has been cursed by an Egyptian god, basically. Yep. You are tripping.
I'm sticking with
Moon Knight is number two.
That's fine if you feel that way.
Ain't no feelings
who's your
about
number
this.
three?
It don't even matter where they fall after that.
So you don't care if it's Daredevil or Punisher?
It's about equal. They're both equally lethal.
Daredevil doesn't attempt to kill you though.
He doesn't attempt to.
He can.
Exactly.
But he doesn't attempt to.
Daredevil is one of the most lethal people in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, but I hear what you're saying.
He chooses to not be lethal. That's my point.
Yeah. Yeah, so he would probably...
Him and Punisher are two sides of the same coin.
Punisher...
That's why they're always included on shit together.
Yeah, but Punisher's actually just like, fuck it, I'm killing them. And Daredevil
is equipped to do it the exact same way.
He's equipped, but he doesn't...
He just says, let's try not to kill him. It's Malcolm X and Dr. King.
But that's my point. Like, Batman can kill them. He just doesn't.
Yes. I get what you're saying.
So that's what my point being.
You know the reason why I put Moon Knight over Batman like this? Mm-hmm. Is because Moon Knight will take a punch. Mm-hmm. In fact, he encourages you to throw it.
And Batman doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Batman would rather not be hit if he can avoid it. That's why Taskmaster hates fighting Moon Knight.
I think you need to read some more.
No, I think you need to read some more.
Hate fighting him, man.
I'm not talking about Moon Knight. I'm talking about Batman.
Deadpool,
because Batman definitely says you can throw a punch.
He said I don't. He said I don't like fighting Deadpool because he's unpredictable, and I don't like fighting Moon Knight because he's willing to take a punch.
He can't read Deadpool's thoughts because Deadpool is
too unpredictable.
He's schizophrenic because of everything that's happened to him. Like he's constantly his cells are constantly being regenerated and everything. That Deadpool.
Who told you this?
That's nigga. It was in the Deadpool comics.
Nigga, the man literally can't copy him because he be on other shit.
Yep.
He's literally too unpredictable. That's why he tricked him in the show with dancing. Because you can't predict the next dance move. Anyways, He don't want to fight Moon Knight because Moon Knight will rather take a punch than avoid it.
Taskmaster can't effectively copy Deadpool because Deadpool's fighting style is largely based on unpredictable chaos and disregard for his own safety due to his regeneration factor causing him to have schizophrenic and manic thoughts.
Sounds like we're both correct.
I remember the comic. I remember the comic.
Correct. You said he has schizophrenia. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because he's literally blown his own head off and it's repaired itself. Sometimes he doesn't know if he's really talking, and that's why he can look at that's why he can talk to us. There's a reason he can talk to us, and it has largely to do with his healing factor and him something going on with his brain where it's like breaking reality.
Okay, now why he don't want to fight Moon Knight?
I can pull that up. And it's right here too. Why I can't touch? No, it's not. I gotta.
Oh, I'm about to say because he'd rather take a punch than avoid it. And Taskmaster would rather not get hit because he know that shit hurt. But now I was saying all that to say
it's because Moon Knight often prefers to tank attacks instead of dodging them. Yeah. I didn't say he wasn't gonna take a punch.
No,
I just said it's not like Batman is like I'm going to avoid every punch. He's okay with you can hit me first, but when you hit me, understand that what's gonna happen to you after that is completely on you at this point. He doesn't avoid.
He gonna avoid Bane.
I'm talking. The Batman doesn't avoid a fight unless he's in an investigation.
Batman doesn't avoid fights
unless he's in an investigation. He in one of his investigations.
He actively avoids fighting
when he's doing an investigation
all the time.
Like, so he doesn't.
People try him so he fights back, but Batman actively avoids confrontation. That's the whole purpose of being a bat, hiding in the shadows.
Oh my God.
Also to scare people. And to strike fear in people.
Yes, the whole point is to strike fear.
But why do you think you want to be a black bat at night to hide in the darkness? You can do so much.
He's a fucking ninja.
Do so much without being seen. What's the purpose of becoming a ninja? To not be seen.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're avoiding a fight.
That whole strategic tactic is with the effort to avoid. Because if I wasn't willing to avoid the fight, I'd just walk through the door and start whooping everybody's ass.
Which he's done several times.
To get to my objective.
Which he's done several times.
After he's already gotten what he wanted.
The point of Batman is that he's a detective. I'm investigating. Moon Knight isn't that.
Why he not?
There's a part of him that is.
Moon Knight is a detective.
I'm saying.
Well, he's not a detective. He's an investigator.
Yeah, but my point being, Batman's like, I'm gonna do this shit as a ninja, and Moon Knight is doing it as a cop. Essentially, that's why it's a different approach. One is a tank.
One is I'm gonna kick down your door and beat your ass, and you gonna see me beat your ass.
We've seen him do it several times.
I'm gonna approach you from behind and start asking you questions. If you don't give me the answers that I would like, or if you at all try to swing back, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Moon Knight ain't doing that. Moon Knight is hello.
So you
time to whoop ass.
So you give more to the nigga who has no restraint.
No, you asked me who would fix Gotham faster, and I'm telling you that it's Moon Knight.
You're saying it's
because
Moon Knight.
He's gonna whoop ass. Batman doesn't walk in the door whooping ass. Batman might put you in the hospital. He might put you in the hospital, but you go into prison. If Mark Spector comes along, your ass hope you go into the hospital. You hope you go into the hospital because he might beat you to death. And you ain't even get a chance to tell him the shit that you knew.
I hear what you said. To me, overall, I hear what he's saying. To me, overall, I like characters that show restraint. Because Batman can easily kill all of them.
I like characters.
I like characters. I like characters that know they have the ability to do, and it might be from what I used to do when I was younger. But I like people who show restraint. I have the capabilities of wiping your ass out of existence. I'm choosing not to. I like that instead of.
It's respectable.
Yes, it's honorable, and I prefer honor. And niggas don't got honor like they used to, they used to have. So I look at characters who are honorable. Oh, why you like Goku so much? Because Goku.
You love Batman movies, right?
Most of them.
What did Two-Face say at the end of the second movie? You want us to be decent men in an indecent time.
Yeah.
It don't work like that, bro.
I don't disagree. But you gotta have
So
something to
you
aspire
got
to.
when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
You gotta have
Otherwise, the
something to
Romans
aspire
gonna
to.
take you out.
So how you get back to
So
decency?
when in Rome,
When do you go back to decency then? How are we supposed to get there?
when Gotham's clear.
But okay.
The question is about Gotham.
Correct.
When Gotham is clear, we can go back to being normal. But because you villains came in and started fucking shit up, I, Moon Knight, have come across fucking genres and comic lanes and universes to step into Gotham, and I see that it needs some work. We got a week. I need 30 minutes.
You think he gonna wipe him out in 30 minutes?
Now I'm exaggerating by the amount of time, but it's not. It's gonna be fairly quick. Because once you hear Mark Spector's coming, and Mark Spector will take a bullet. So it's like when you see him coming, it's like, oh, let me.
So you think it's gonna be easy?
Who's gonna give him the most?
Half.
To me, it's gonna be Solomon Grundy and Bane and Killer Croc gonna give him.
I actually think Solomon Grundy would be fairly easy.
Really?
Yeah, I think Solomon's fairly easy.
You can't kill Solomon Grundy.
It's not about killing. It's not about killing. Solomon Grundy is never about killing. If you realize the best Solomon stories always resort to him just being left alone, giving what he wants.
Yeah.
And it's never that he wants anything drastic. It's like, oh, Solomon just wanted some ice cream for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Give his ass ice cream, send him on his way. Oh, Solomon will be fine. He lives in a sewer.
Yeah. Then you got Killer Croc, you got Bane.
Yeah. Bane will be probably the biggest threat because of how powerful and strong he is. And then you got to worry about people that are psychedelic, like Hugo Strange.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think he's knocked out half of them with the swiftness. Now, his biggest problem will probably be Poison Ivy.
Oh, absolutely.
That'll probably be his biggest
and
problem.
Flower Man.
Yeah. That'll probably be his biggest problem. Other than that, no.
I said Flower Man.
Because it's just fighting. You just going to walk around beating
I said Flower Man in the other pod, and they was like, Flower Man. I'm like, you need to read that comic.
Yeah.
That nigga is different.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, the heavy hitters are gonna. That's what I was looking at. I'm like, niggas like
Ghost Rider gonna pin it, stare everybody to death.
It's over with.
He might, in fact, Ghost Rider might just walk up and be like, you know what? There's no hope for the city, and burn the whole city and call it a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then rebuild whatever. But Punisher is just going to walk through and make it where people are afraid to go out because they're afraid of getting shot. It's gonna be blood everywhere, blood through the streets. It's gonna be another Hell's Kitchen. And Daredevil's gonna walk through and just beat everybody up.
I got a question for you before we get off. I got a question for you. I got a question for all y'all. I don't know how much y'all read any of these comics. Spawn or Ghost Rider? Who you rocking with?
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Who I'm rocking with? Spawn. I just love Spawn as a character. Spawn has always been like a doper character. The man literally uses whatever willpower he has left to like will himself out of falling into the mind state of going to hell.
Amazing, guys.
Spawn is the shit. And he was voiced by Keith David.
He's went to he's been in Gotham, man. He's been in both.
Him and Batman are friends.
Yeah. And it's funny,
awesome.
it's funny whenever they have conversations because literally he's like, why don't you just kill him? And Batman like, because I'm not an executioner. And Spawn's like, I am. I love Batman's banter with everybody who contrasts him. Like when him and Barry talk and they're talking science or friendship, the way that they talk is like, it's buddy. Like for real, you're my friend. Like when Barry brought him the letter that his father gave him, he was like, hey, you're one hell of a messenger. and I like how they did it because in the comics it wasn't as somber. And I like how they did it in the movie because I'm like, that feels like their friendship. Because like
Flashpoint.
Yeah. So because Bruce needed that. He did. And I love where the comics are going at now, where they're healing Batman from the trauma.
I don't, because they're ruining Batman.
The reason why I say I like where they're going is because how they're going about it.
It's cool the way they're doing it.
Like when they went into his own mind.
It's healthy the way they're doing it. Yeah. But they're also removing elements of who Batman is and the reason he does what he does. Because if you heal Batman, there's no point in Batman.
That is true.
I think he's still gonna have his mission. I think he still know that there's kids out there that could possibly go through what he went.
The whole purpose it works. The whole reason it works is because he's broken. If you fix him, He won't have the desire to go out there. He'll find a way to do it through the means of the actual law or as like orphanages and all that type of stuff. And if you do that, then you just completely defeat the purpose of having Batman. That's why the battle between Batman and Bruce Wayne is so important as far as the comics go and as far as the story. Even though I went on that long ass rant about just having a Batman movie, I understand the elements as to why Bruce Wayne exists.
Yeah.
It's just I want a movie or a film or a short film of just that. Like I feel like it's unnecessary. We've had episodes of television where we never saw Bruce Wayne. We never saw them out of costume.
What
just had them in costume.
What character can exist without their alter ego?
All of them.
Yeah.
Spider-Man can.
Pretty much all of them. I think all of them can exist without their alter ego. I just think some of them, their alter ego plays such a vital role in who they are that people think that it's necessary to have it on screen. Like Batman. That's why every time you see a Batman movie, it's, let's throw elements of his origin in there. No, you don't have to.
And that's actually what we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah,
we don't need no more origins.
Yeah,
Nah,
no more. We already know the origin. Just put them in the movie.
If you do an origin story, you need to do an origin story
of-
about a brand new fucking character.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was about to bring up. Speaking of, and mainly what brought me to this was Justice League Unlimited, and I guess all the people that's in Marvel as a whole. If you could create a movie that you don't think is already coming out for a particular character that's not already in talks, who's the character you choose? Because I know you probably would have said Static Shock, but they already talking about making a Static.
I wasn't finna say Static.
Is it hero? Is it just hero?
Hero or villain, anybody from either that you just need.
Oh, word.
a movie.
Then if I'm being, and this is not me being a Batman fan, I know people are gonna say that, but I love this fucking story, the Batman Who Laughs story.
No,
I love that.
I love it, but not as a movie.
I want a Lobo movie.
Yes, but there has to be one scene in particular that has to be in a movie. I need a live action Whoa Mosquito moment.
Yeah.
I have to have that. I need that.
Yeah.
I need Jason Momoa to do that.
I feel like he might do it in the Supergirl movie.
I do too. I'm gonna message him on Instagram. I don't know this person, but I want to message him and be like, please do this. And then I'm gonna message James Gunn.
You know what?
Just one time. I just need this one scene.
Well,
I don't care if you do it as promotion.
They already
You're just
doing
sitting
that,
in
I can't
there
say
and you see that motherfucker and he just la 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 la. Whoa, mosquito! Bow bow bow. Like, bro, that's all I need.
Yeah.
That shit is so funny, bro. That's the scene
That'd
that
be
made me
dope
fall
for
in
a
love with
trailer.
Lobo.
That'd be a dope trailer.
But I'm saying that'd be a pretty good movie though. You get just
Or it ain't got to be a mosquito. It could be a bee. You'd be like, whoa, is that a bee? Is that a bee? You see that, right? Just a Jason Momoa way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You said something that they're already not talking about.
or that you think they're not talking about. For example, I want a Vixen movie. Nobody's talking about Vixen.
Yes, they are.
They are?
Yes.
For a live action?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, they are.
would be
They
amazing.
signed the cast because her animated movie did so well, and now that they doing the stuff for the because they're already doing the Titans. They're doing Titans, and that's why I was gonna go. So I was gonna say Young Justice, but they doing the Titans already, so I can't say that. If I'm putting it, and you said Marvel or DC, correct? If I'm honest. Okay, so I'm gonna do one for DC.
I ain't gonna lie, I do want a live action Kite Man.
That'd be funny. I gotta grab from each side. Cool.
Okay.
So I genuinely, on the side of Marvel, want a Nightcrawler movie, and I want a proper night. Mystique is his mom. He wants to find his dad. The dad already dead. So he'll never really get the
His dad
answer.
is a demon. So.
Yeah, but I'm saying
What's
like
that red guy?
yes.
Yeah, Aziz.
Yeah.
I think that's his name.
there's not a Vixen movie.
They are in talks for a Vixen movie. Yes, because they had said Chloe Bailey was one of the girls that they was talking about.
That'll be nice.
I don't want her.
I don't want her, but that'll be nice.
Yeah, I think she'll be cool, but I don't want her. I saw this on DC Gram, I think is what it's called. And they're in strong.
You know, I want.
Oh, what about The Question?
Never mind.
What about The Question?
That would be a
That would be
great
good.
movie.
That would be good. I want one about dang, if I wanted to try to come up with it. What's the name of the dude? The black. Is it the Black Tiger? Is that his name? The Black Tiger?
From what?
Or is it the Jaguar, the Black Bear? I can't remember his name. But yeah, Black Hat. The boxer, the old man that trained Batman. I need him. I need a live action version of him. And I needed to be a former UFC fighter.
She made a live action appearance in the Arrowverse, but that's about it. As far as the movie, they are not in talks.
I just saw this pulled up, and it's gone now. But it was just on it. I swear I saw this shit pulled up. And this is DC.
I want another Judge Dredd movie.
They have all the.
I want another Riddick movie.
Here we go, right here. I see what you was looking at.
You said what I was looking at?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was a fandom thing, though.
So then why did they post it?
I need an Adam movie.
Adam Strange?
Adam.
Which one?
Oh, like the Adam.
With
the silver nigga.
Yeah, the Adam. Yeah. Strong as fuck. If I bro, y'all killing me. I gotta really think about that.
He tried Batman. He learned.
Yeah. Boom! I could destroy you right now. Boom! 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 I need that. That would be awesome.
Oh, I thought y'all talking about the Adam.
I do not think the Ironheart movie or TV series about to come out is gonna be good. I do not think it's gonna.
I don't think it's gonna be good. I don't think Neighborhood Spider-Man gonna be good either.
You said you thought it was gonna be good. Cause I said last week I didn't think it was gonna be good.
The show that they've been promoting.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be good.
Spider-Man.
Because me and you was talking about they made Harry and his father.
I said I think it's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be good.
I don't think it's gonna be good.
I don't like the animation style either.
Yeah.
But they just going like comic book strip type of.
Which is fine, but give me a better story. I'm tired of seeing Peter as a kid.
Yeah.
I want a grown up Peter.
Yeah.
I want a Peter that's an adult. Facing life problems.
Yeah, I think that's why we were so happy to see
Starbucks.
Andrew. I think that's why we were so happy to see Andrew and Toby, because when they were talking to Tom, it's like, yeah, tell me what the fuck happened to you. Like, we want to see a grown Peter. And you got that with Toby a little bit more than everybody else, because his first movie was him finishing high school, and the rest of it was
college,
him as an adult. And then Andrew's ended with him graduating from high school. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
we ain't gonna see that for a while.
What?
With a grown Peter.
We're gonna see it in Secret Wars.
What you mean?
We're gonna see it in Secret Wars. Secret Wars
Tom
is
just re-signed for like more.
He's grown now.
Yeah, he's grown now.
Yeah, they out of high school.
He graduated. They out of high school. All of that.
He's not going.
He has to be grown.
He's not going to college.
He has to be.
Yeah, gonna be like college,
No, he's not going to college. He has an apartment.
No, he is going to go to college.
No. Remember, because everything got wiped, he's no longer accepted into college.
Then how he gonna do that?
He's an adult. Like, he has an apartment. Mm-hmm. At the end of the Spider-Man movie.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He has an apartment. He's not going to college. So unless that changes, but at the end of that movie, he was not going to college. He had to give up on that dream.
Yeah, I think he was studying for his GED.
That's what I wanted to ask you. I'm blanking on the fucking person that I was thinking about with the movie, and I'll get back to that. But the question I wanted to ask you was, who do you think suffered more? Because I have an issue with the Spider Guy picking Miles. Because I feel like the embodiment of a hero to me is Peter, between Miles and Peter. Peter lost more and still continued to have the fight. I don't feel like Miles has suffered for real. I like Miles has the weight.
You're saying that to say what?
I'm saying that to say like Miles to me is, I don't want to say he's a hero for hero's sake. I don't want to say that. But it's like, oh, I got this power from being bit by a spider, got trained by Spider-Man, and he's more like an idealized version of him. So he's like, I'm going to do this because I just feel like it's the right thing to do. But that resolve has never been tested like Peter's. Because Peter has lost everything because he's Spider-Man.
But does it have to be? And the only reason I say that is because most iterations of Miles have it where Miles becomes Spider-Man after Peter dies. Yeah. And Peter dies in front of him.
Right.
And he feels like it's his fault. That's where it comes from.
That's true.
So with that, and the hero of heroes dies in front of you because of you.
You think that's the only, but I'm saying he hasn't.
You don't need much else. You don't need much else. If you already an innocent young kid who looked up to that person, you don't need much else for motivation, bro. Just as much as all it takes is one bad day, all it takes is one good day. It don't take much. Or the right level of motivation from the right the right amount of motivation from the right person at the right time in the right point and place, if everything matches up like the planets last night, bruh.
Did you see that?
I didn't get a chance to.
I didn't either.
Get kind of pissed off about it too.
Yeah.
But if everything aligns up and that motherfucker just so happened to be on the right day, right time, doing whatever, like the way Hellboy was born, shit. You right.
I see your point. I still think that I still would have preferred Peter.
As a what?
I prefer the Spider.
Peter is the epitome of what a hero should be. It's not Superman.
That's why I would have preferred the Spider God choosing Peter.
He did.
He chose Miles.
He chose both. He chose all of them.
No. As the Avatar. Miles is the Avatar now.
Yeah, because Peter's dead.
Oh, man,
in Miles' universe, isn't Peter dead?
I think Miles is part of the main continuity, and him and Peter both exist.
Oh, then maybe there's some flaws to Peter that Miles doesn't have.
So Miles is supposed to be flawless, and Peter's not.
No, there's certain. It could be certain flaws that he has.
Oh.
It could be certain things. Like I'm not sure, but it could just be certain things that are going on. Like I'm with you. Maybe it should go to Peter because Peter can lift Mjolnir. Like it's just shit like that.
Oh, we will.
Now, if the Spider Guy says, I didn't pick Peter because he can lift Mjolnir, he's already worthy, and you are gaining your worthiness, then I'd be cool with it. But I
think that's a load of horseshit. I would think that is
they said that.
Yeah, that'd be a load of
Mickey.
horseshit.
You said that's Mickey?
Yep, that's Mickey.
How's that?
Who is Mickey?
I'm saying like, oh, that's the reason why I don't give you my power because you're already worthy of Mjolnir. That's Mickey, like that's Mickey Mouse shit. Like that's Disney.
Yeah, that's bullshit. It's pure and utter bullshit.
I'm giving it to you instead of him because he already has
That's
power.
this. Disney. It's some bullshit.
No, I feel you. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff happening. You saw what happened with Thor when he killed the embodiment of like what darkness is, and with Galactus making him a bomb. I was telling them about that shit today, and then he saw the vision of Thanos coming.
That's after he had became God of Fists.
Yeah, but he saw the vision of Thanos coming with all the dark avatars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for that story.
Me too.
I can't wait for that story. This shit gonna be amazing. Awesome. He got the dark gauntlet. That shit gonna be amazing.
Out of all the villains in the MCU thus far in the past, 20 years at this point, who do y'all think is the best villain? I think a lot of them are cliche and overrated.
Yeah. They are. I miss villains being villains for villains' sake, my nigga. Like,
at least could have made Thanos actual Thanos.
Like who? Who's a villain for villain's sake?
I said I miss villains.
I'm just saying, who's a villain for villain's sake?
In MCU?
In anything.
Oh, Joker.
You think Joker's a villain for villain's sake?
I think the Joker, like being a villain, how he is him wanting chaos.
Okay.
That's. I just want chaos. Or I want to take over the world. Why? I just want to take over the world. That's to me your villain for villain's sake.
Okay.
So when I'm putting that in perspective, I'm going to rock with Buddy from the first Iron Man.
Ironmonger?
From first Iron Man.
Obadiah Stane?
Yeah.
The Ironmonger?
It was Ironmonger. Mm-hmm. But it was but he was jealous of Tony, but he also I'm just trying to make money. That's a villain thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. Who would you go with? If I'm going by just that standard, realistically, I always pick somebody like Killmonger or Thanos or what's the buddy name from Guardians of the Galaxy? What's the buddy from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Ego? Ronan the Accuser?
Yeah, Ronan the Accuser.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, he was evil for evil's sake, but
yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of people that's evil for evil's sake anymore, and that might be the problem. That's why I want a Brainiac to be involved.
Because Brainiac technically isn't evil. He's a collector. He goes around collecting worlds.
Yeah, just
then
like
he finds
evil. It's a bunch of folk that technically evil.
But he's only evil. He's evil to Earth because you're trying to collect our world and make us into a fucking
I'll say Norman.
Norman Osborn? You think Norman Osborn is evil?
Don't be sorry, because I'm not. He literally says that every single time.
No, that's not. I don't think Norman Osborn is
He's
evil.
a tragic villain. Because he was...
I think the Green Goblin is evil.
Yeah, but Norman Osborn himself...
Norman Osborn, they're two different entities. They're Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. They just inhabit the same body.
Yeah. Those are two different. That's different. If you want to say Hobgoblin, sure.
Yeah.
Because there's not two different personalities. Once that motherfucker became the Hobgoblin, that was it. So, but I know you're gonna take off, ain't you?
Yeah. Anything else?
There's been a lot of announcements these past 2 days from DC and Marvel about their slate. You got anything to say?
They keep changing stuff, so that's why I'm just trying to keep my ear to the ground on everything.
Oh, yeah.
I just want Captain America to be good for Marvel's sake right now.
I do not.
I do. That's the funny part. I do.
It's had 4 and 5 rewrites and
I think Anthony Mackie is going to be great.
Yes.
I think Anthony Mackie is going to be great.
Yes.
And I think the story is going to fall a little short, and it's going to make for an okay movie. And I just don't think that should be against Anthony Mackie. It should be against the writers and producers, because I think he's going to do a great job in this. I don't like him. I think Harrison Ford is going to phone it in.
I don't like Sam Wilson as Captain America. I wish he would have stayed the Falcon. That's just me personally.
Why?
Just like I didn't like when they made.
Why you jigaboo? Why?
Just like I didn't like when they. I didn't like in the comics when they made him Captain America, and I didn't like when they made the Winter Soldier the Captain America.
You fucking porch monkey. Why?
I like Captain America being Steve Rogers, and I like the character Falcon. Maybe that's my issue.
There's nothing wrong with the character Falcon.
Him as Falcon.
I like him as Captain America.
That's fine. I just said I don't like him as Captain America.
Why?
I like him as Falcon.
I see what he's saying. All I see is Steve
providing elements as to why.
Oh, because to me Captain America.
When you say Captain America, I think of a nigga holding a shield.
I don't think that. I think Steve Rogers.
Mm-hmm. Like, well, we had this discussion before. Who we was talking about?
When I think of Steve Rogers, I think of Steve Rogers.
Like when I think Batman, I think Bruce Wayne. Even though Dick Grayson was an awesome Batman for 5 years, he was. And he actually did a better job than Bruce in Gotham.
Taking 5 years now.
You know why? Because he respects people.
Yeah. And a lot of the villains like him.
Because he respects people.
Yeah. Like literally when he went to get the Penguin and the Penguin realized it was Nightwing being Batman, he was just like, do you just want me to just go outside now? They're waiting for me. He was like, yeah. And he was like, okay. Because it's just like, Dick will give you the option. Dick and Flash are almost the same person.
And also because Dick will beat the shit out of you to the point where you wish that you would have tried.
The blue thing is saying we run out of space. We should be good though.
See, the thing is, Batman just gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
Dick walks around with 2 sticks,
which can cause and gain electricity.
He gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
And do that shit with a smile on his face.
And tell jokes at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dick and
it's a menace.
Dick and what's his name and Barry, they give you the option to just take yourself to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I could do this the easy way.
Yeah.
I could do this the hard way.
I would love to do it the hard way. Please do easy.
Yeah. This is who's playing Sinestro.
I like that.
Ulrich.
I like that.
Ulrich Thompson.
I like that.
I can't remember how to say his name.
I like that.
The movies that are coming out for God and Monsters are Superman Legacy, The Brave and the Bold, Swamp Thing, The Authority, and Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow.
Boo.
That's the one with Lobo.
Yeah, that's the one with Lobo. Those are the movies for their phase 1 that they're calling Gods and Monsters.
Why is she in Kara's movie?
Who?
Why is Lobo in Kara's movie?
Yeah, why is Lobo in Kara's movie?
Because Lobo, I think, was originally a Kara villain, wasn't he?
Didn't we say this?
He was always Superman first? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he was always Superman.
I just want to know who's going to play Batman, but I know we're not going to find out till after Superman comes out.
Yeah. And they're doing what you said, though, but that's smart.
It is smart. I'm tired of people trying to do Swamp Thing. It better be done correctly. The Authority's okay. I don't want a Supergirl movie, to be honest with you. Yeah. I don't need a TV show from Amanda Waller. The Lancers is going to be good. Creatures Commandos is already good. Been waiting on Booster Gold. Paradise Lost, what's that going to be about? I
don't know. I haven't looked it up yet.
It might be good, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they announced for their Gods.
I don't need a Waller TV series, though. I just know Viola Davis makes a lot of money, and she looks really good on camera doing shit, so...
Viola Davis is amazing as Amanda Waller too.
Who would y'all pick to play Storm?
We were just talking about this yesterday. I don't care.
Because I'm voting for the girl from Jurassic World and Moses Ingram.
I don't care as long as she's tall and sexy and looks good with white hair.
So you just want Jade Cargill? Just say that. I wouldn't mind it either.
Yeah, when I see Wonder Woman, I need to be able to look at you and believe you're Wonder Woman.
No, I need to be able to look at you and see a Nubian goddess.
Yeah, when I see Storm.
Storm, yes. I need to say Storm. I need to look at you and see power power in a black woman.
Facts, and that's how I feel about Wonder Woman.
Now,
as well.
if we were going with an old X-Men, Angela Bassett.
One, yes.
If we were going with an old X-Men, Angela Bassett.
1000%.
But we're not. So I say Moses Ingram. She's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Moses, if you're out there, I go by Big Smoke. Please holler at me.
Did y'all say we was getting a Clayface movie?
Yeah, we're supposed to.
But that's not in Gods and Monsters. Gods and Monsters is their phase 1 of their DC slate. Mm-hmm. That's what they're calling this.
Well, sorry, because this is coming out this year.
We're getting a dynamic duo movie, but it's Dick Grayson and Jason Todd in 2020.
Yeah, I heard about it. That's gonna be. I think that's gonna be good.
It's gonna be an animated movie.
I think that's gonna be good. I think that's gonna be good. It needs to be an R-rated TV show.
It's gonna be an animated movie, and I think it's part of the DCEU. So that means that Dick Grayson and Jason Todd exist in this.
Yeah, they're supposed to, because Damian is the kid in Brave and the Bold. Damian is Robin. So that means the Bat family exists. James Gunn's world is supposed to be a world where everybody already practically exists.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be just how to interact with each other and how this happens. I just don't want it to be so convoluted that it ruins the movie.
So Dr. Fate will be shown in Peacemaker.
I wonder who's gonna play him now. I really hope they pick Aldous Hodge to play T'Challa. If not him,
Daniel Craig is Sergeant
Jason
Rock.
Momoa. Not Jason Momoa. John David Washington. Who?
In the Authority.
Oh yeah. I heard about
Daniel
that.
Craig is the one playing Sergeant Rock.
I heard about that.
I think that's gonna be pretty cool.
Movies been trying to get him for a minute. They've been trying to. He was supposed to be Boulder in one of the Thor movies. In a Thor movie, but they couldn't get it together.
So who exactly is Orphan?
Orphan? Mm-hmm. In DC, right?
Yeah.
So she had 2 names. She had Orphan, and she was also
a dope ass hand-to-hand combatant.
Yeah, she can't talk because her tongue was
removed.
Yeah. Yeah.
She fought on.
She fought some motherfuckers. Her name originally wasn't Orphan. I'm blanking on what her name was before that. But she nigga. And her and Tim get in relationship before they made Tim gay for whatever reason. They made him gay.
Yeah, I hate that shit too. Yeah, Tim's gay now.
Wasn't we talking about that with Miles too? Made him gay.
They were talking about it, but they have a thing where they can't make Spider-Man gay.
Yeah, they had to remove it. They basically said, like, what they said, he called a gay gene or virus or something, and they had to call it back or something. Something like that. But yeah.
The Authority.
I think that's it. For right now, that's all we got. Oh, Bane and Deathstroke crossover movie is currently in the works. And a person who writing Captain America 4 is the one writing it. You heard that? A Bane and Deathstroke crossover movie is in the works. And the person who wrote Captain America 4 is the one writing it.
Bane and who?
Bane and Deathstroke. Slade.
I know you're talking about. I don't know if I like that. I do want a Deathstroke movie.
I still don't like that they made Hal Jordan old, but it's whatever.
Made him old.
Kyle Handler is the one playing him, and this is.
Yeah, Kyle Chandler.
Yeah, Kyle Chandler. He's the one playing him.
I mean, unless we're gonna get Kyle Rayner.
We're getting Kyle Rayner. There's no doubt in my mind we're getting Kyle Rayner.
Yeah, we're getting Kyle Rayner.
Yeah. They're probably gonna have it centering around, like, they're probably gonna end up killing Hal Jordan. I don't want that, but they're probably gonna end up killing him, Guy Gardner, and keeping Jon Stewart, Kyle Rayner, and the other 2 Lanterns.
Why would they kill Guy Gardner? He's after.
I said they're probably going to kill Hal Jordan and Guy Gardner.
Why?
To make it more about Jon Stewart and Kyle Rayner and the other 2. I'm blanking on their name.
I don't think they're gonna.
Sebastian, I think is his name.
Who?
The other 2 Green Lanterns right now, the newer ones. It's a girl in the sky. I'm blanking on their names right now.
I can't remember.
But I think
the guy, the one that wear that black suit.
Yeah, the one that covers his face and shit. Yeah.
He cold.
He cold as a motherfucker.
And he can bring people back to life.
But I'm saying they're going to.
He breaks rules of the Lantern Corps like in a good way. Like not like there's rules against it, but he's so strong he can do things that they shouldn't be able to do, like bring somebody back from the dead.
That's crazy. I didn't think. Well, it is Will.
Technically, the greatest Lantern, not greatest Green Lantern. The greatest Lantern is Kyle Rayner. The greatest Green Lantern is John Stewart, and they're doing something with these two new people that's kind of like some wild shit.
I thought the greatest Lantern was Hal Jordan.
Greatest Lantern is Kyle Rayner because he is the embodiment of of everything in the spectrum. He's the White Lantern. He's the White Lantern, and I think he was the first White Lantern in eons.
What is their power?
That's the case.
White Lanterns?
Yeah.
Everything. They're every green.
Fear.
All of it.
All that.
All of it. The only one that don't have is death.
I need a movie about that. Straight up.
I mean, he can kill you, but I'm saying like the Black Lantern, like the Death as a Lantern, like he's the White Lantern. He's willpower, fear, anger, love, passion, all of those. He's all greed. He's all of that, and he became the White Lantern because all the rings chose him. So
I learned something new.
Right.
yeah, Kyle Rayner 5. And he was the White Lantern up until they like reset shit for like a long time.
That's crazy.
For a long
The
time.
15th greatest Lanterns of the DC Universe are number 1, Necron, the ruler of the dead. Number 2, Hal Jordan. Number 3, Sinestro. Number 4, Volthoom. 5, Kyle Rayner. 6, Saint Walker. 7, LaFleeze. 8, Atrocitus.
When the fuck did that happen?
But it does say the most powerful is Kyle Rayner.
Yeah.
Dang, they ain't put John on the top 5?
The orange ring is the strongest. Well, because John is not necessarily the most powerful in any capacity.
He got the greatest willpower. Yeah.
So everything but he has the greatest constructs. Yeah. So everything that he builds is like, if you get hit by Hal Jordan, if Hal Jordan makes a fist and punches you with it, it's gonna feel like a fist, a hollow fist punching you. But if John Stewart does it,
it's gonna feel like a brick wall.
It's gonna feel like an actual fist punching you, like with muscle and fibers and veins and knuckles and all of that. Like his constructs are so unique that if he were to build a building, it's literally every nut, screw, bolt, lock,
it's all
cement, everything. It's all there because he was like an architect. So when he builds, it's literally foundational. So if he hits you with a train, he hits you with a train.
He was also in the military for a number of years.
So like his willpower and his mentality is just different from everybody else's. So us as fans love him more. He's just not the most powerful one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's the one that fixed the Green Lantern Corps after Hal became Paradox. If it wasn't for him, shit would have stayed fucked up for a while, because they needed a Green Lantern to help them defeat the Green Lantern, because Hal was fucking everybody up, including Superman and Martian Manhunter and all of them. He was fucking them up. So like
even though he be on some bullshit, Hal ain't no hoe.
Nah. But that's all we got for this episode, long episode. But hey, here we are.
It was only long because I missed y'all, people, man. You know what I'm saying? Oops, my bad. But it was only long because I missed y'all.
Bullshit earlier.
You know what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker want to poison your food and use food as a threat to everybody and national safety.
I wasn't saying use poisonous food.
It's all right. Anyways, this has been another episode of the C3S Show. I'm your boy Big Smoke. These are my friends and my family, and I love them, and I will holler at you all later. It's been easy. It's been breezy. Be beautiful, people. Love ya.